Hello, Internet acquaintances. My name's Rich. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. This is the Darth haul video. It's actually part 2 of the newest wave of Star Wars Black Series. I think officially this is wave 5 of 2016. That's what's on the box anyway. Last time we looked at Sabine Wren, Princess Leia, and Darth Revan. Let's now take a look at the final 3 figures in the wave, and they are all winners if you're an original trilogy fan like me. First off, let's take a look at the AT-AT driver. Very cool. A lot of people love this figure. Similar to the TIE Fighter pilot, but there are some differences. I was going to say simple, a fairly simple figure, not a lot of paintwork on him, but he looks great. Hasbro always knocks out of the park with the armored troopers. Helmet looks good. Very cool figure. Comes with the standard Stormtrooper blaster. Let's keep it to snow-related Imperials with the Snowtrooper. One of the creepiest looking troopers of the original trilogy. Really great paintwork. A little bit of controversy as far as sort of the paint on his skirt, I guess, and his pants. They're a little more weathered, a little yellowed. Same with the arms. People tend to remember the Snowtroopers as looking pretty pristine and all white in the movies. I suspect this is screen accurate, or at least prop accurate. In the scene that might not always look that dirty, but I do think this was the correct way to go. This is a fantastic figure. Something creepy about the hood on the Snowtrooper. So very cool figure. Oh, he also comes with this rifle. And finally, one of the most important characters in the Star Wars universe, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the second Obi-Wan Kenobi that Hasbro has done. The first was a prequel Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith. This is a much more classic Alex Guinness Star Wars A New Hope Obi-Wan. And I want to say that, this is the best head sculpt the Black Series has done probably since the first wave. I think it is really, really good. The paintwork is actually decent. That's always the problem with the head sculpts in the Black Series. It's not the sculpt itself, it's the paint. In this case, the paint doesn't ruin it. Some nice weathering on the beard. I think it's a great Alex Guinness likeness. The robe is really nice as well. I'm not always a huge fan of soft goods in the 6-inch scale. However, for a robe like this, soft goods is definitely the way to go. And you can play with the hood and make it look fairly decently. There, look at that. Now, the articulation, obviously, his leg articulation is going to be hindered because of the skirt. The arm articulation as well, because underneath that robe, it's a lot of plastic. And so it's hard to get him into a two-handed pose. I'm going to play around with him a little bit more and see if I can. But as far as the sculpt and the look and the paint, this is a 10 out of 10. It's the articulation, it suffers a little bit, but I still am really loving this figure. And there is the lightsaber as well. So there you go. Part 2 of my look at this newest wave of Star Wars Black Series. I picked these up on a Canadian online retailer called cmd.com or cmdstore.com. Or you can go to cmdstore.ca. They're Canadian, but they have a site that has U.S. prices and a site that will convert it to Canadian prices. Obviously, the .ca is the Canadian prices. So if you are looking for these, I think they still are in stock. I don't know. These really haven't shown up anywhere else. So it was cool that they got them in so early, and I could not resist picking them up. Okay, guys, that's it. I recommend all these figures. They're all important to the trilogy. For the most part, they all look pretty good. They range from pretty good to pretty dang amazing, in my opinion. So definitely a great wave. Okay, guys, until next time, see ya.